Alright guys, so I just wanted to make a quick update video here. JP Dokkan has moved to version 3.8.2. I figured this is I don't know, kind of an important video to make because again, eventually all of this stuff will come to global as well, which I know most of you guys play. Also, as it tends to happen, updates, quality of life updates like this, that stuff tends to come to global much sooner rather than later. So let's take a look at a few of the things they changed. Now, this is godly. We'll hop in a second into the app and actually test it out. But the ability, you could just select any node and it instantly will fill up to that spot. So, I had seen that it's like 30 minutes to 100% a unit with how long it took. Now you can get it done in an instant, so very, very nice feature that they added. There also are a couple of other things that they did. Number one is they appeared to increase the team cost that you have. I think it might be up to like rank 300 or something like that. People are getting a lot of additional team costs. They made a couple changes here that are obviously aimed towards new players. So people who re-roll, for example, this is stuff that will help you guys a lot. Having increased team costs means it's obviously easier to run a team. Now, this other change, not a lot of people are talking about this, but this is a big deal right here. So the number of awakening medals necessary to Dokkan awaken a character is different now. If you guys know, actually here, I think this is probably a good point to where we could switch over. I hate... I'm going to figure out how to do these transitions a little easier, but here, let's just do this. All right, so now we are over in the game. Now, basically, the way this is set up is that... Oh, wait, hold on. There's one thing I'll do as well, which is that. Well, bam. Okay, cool. Now I got the game audio. Okay. If we go to, like, a Dokkan event, right? There is the super difficulty and there is the Z hard difficulty. Now, the way this is set up now is that the Z hard difficulty, I guess, can give you anywhere from like 3 to 6 medals. I believe it's kind of like a drop rate, which is fine. Now, I know a lot of people have been fearful of the day when they turn the Dokkan event, medals into a drop rate. But this doesn't seem so bad to me. This is actually a positive change. Because before, the Z-Hard would only give 2 medals, and then also after that, they started upgrading it to 3 medals per Z-Hard. But now, you can get up to 6, which is really, really nice. That's not a change I expected them to make. Let's hop into the Orb event real quick as well, because on JP, the Orb event has been updated. Now, maybe, some of you guys on Global, this is a lot different. Since the potential orb system started on JP about a year ago, the way it worked is that you could do it 3 times per day, and each one of the paths you could fight would only drop one type of orb. Now, you guys over on Global obviously know that, it works a lot different over there. On Global, what happens is, yeah, whatever, this team is fine. On Global, any one of those enemies, any one of the spots that you fight, you get multiple different types of orbs. That was only just added to JP in this most recent update. Here, we'll just go down the first path. That will be fine. So now on JP, we're only going to be doing the orb event once per day, just like over on Global, which is pretty nice because honestly, having to use 45 stamina per day was a little annoying. So yeah, this doesn't matter. Whoops. Still adjusting to being on the Note 8 because before, for so long, I was on my iPad, then I was on the Android emulator. Now I'm over here on the Note 8, getting used to it. Oh, Super Saiyan 3. Okay, cool. So I'm curious. I'm very eager to see exactly how many orbs we're gonna get from beating this guy. Like, how close is it going to be to Global? Because obviously, I did the orb event on Global a lot of times before I guess you can say I kind of retired from Global. I don't know, something like that. All right, so we'll quickly just blow him away here. Well, bam. LR Trunks and Goten. Tell them, people are sleeping on LR Trunks and Goten too. They are incredibly good. The problem with them is just not a lot of people has them, so not a lot of people really understand, how good they really are. All right. Now, the one difference that is going to remain between the JP. Oh, 180 right there. Okay. So what happened is we got a lot more orbs right there, but not multiple kinds. I wonder, I'll have to test this out, you know, as the days go by to see if you get more. I'm noticing that I'm getting a lot more from these little spots on the ground, though. Yeah, 50 and 40 and stuff. That is way more than it used to be. Oh, boy. So it's going to be even more of a nightmare now if, you know, you do a stage and end up getting, like, you know, 3 threes at the start, and then you're not able to get as many orbs as possible. Now, there is that other mechanic on the JP orb events that is not there on the global, which is every once in a while, a 4th fight will spawn. It is randomly on any of the nodes, any place on the map, a 4th enemy will spawn, and when you fight them, they will drop one of every kind of, well, not one of every kind, but they'll drop, orbs of every type, small, medium, and large. I guess over here on JP, they increase the chances for that to happen. I don't know if they'll add that to global. I would guess they probably will, since, you know, they kind of make the JP orb event a little closer to what globals is. So I would bet that they probably could put that into global as well. Yeah, that's that's a lot of orbs right there. I'll take that. Okay, so we did the orb events. I guess the last thing I can do real quick is actually just show off the change that they made to the potential system. Now what unit am I actually going to use this on is the question, because I don't really have any units that I actually want to put orbs into right now. Because, like, I guess Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is a unit that I wouldn't mind putting orbs into. The problem is I don't really have orbs to give him, I don't think. Like, okay. How many orbs do I have? No, hold on, let me back out. Okay, how many orbs am I? 78, 9, and 70. So, not great. So, I'm not going to be able to go across the map. But at the very least, I could just do like that. And then it'll show at the bottom how many orbs it's going to take. And then at the top, we can see all of the buffs. So let's just go ahead and do that. Yep, sounds good. Well, bam. All right, so it looks like it's taking about the same amount of time as before for one node. And then it just activates all of those nodes. That's really cool. All right, what is another unit that I could possibly do this on? Hang on. I just kind of want to show this off, but I mean, there's not a lot of units that I'm being very sparing with my orbs nowadays. I guess we could give some to Kefla or Vegito Blue. Physical Gotenks. Wow, I'm being really indecisive right now. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't decide. I think I might just call it here because there's pretty much nothing. Tell you what, we'll give some to Kefla because I do like her dodging ability as well as a lot of the other things that she can do. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and we will... Oh, I didn't even give her all the abilities yet either. Interesting. Okay. So sure, let's go give Kefla this last ability right here, which is going to be crit. I'm going to give her. Yeah, okay, so cool. So we'll go ahead and hit that crit, and bam! It'll just open in all this stuff, and then we see everything that it'll take. We go ahead and hit yes. Yeah, okay, so this is a beautiful feature for them to have added. I love that shit. Nice. I might 100% Kefla. I still have not decided. I'd feel a lot better about it if she actually got her Dokkan Awakening, which she doesn't have yet. But regardless, guys, that pretty much covers the new stuff in the update. Very nice quality of life stuff that they did here. Just a reminder that the JP tournament is starting about 48 hours from now, I believe. Yeah, something like that. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks, y'all, for watching. Later.